Hello everyone. Hello my dear Photigians, how you call them. Um, how are you? How do you see me? How do you hear me? Let's start our Q&A. I'm Alex Koloskov, your host. Well, you probably know me. How's your week? It's going so far. We have now tons of questions. Well, I did post an update. We have questions about this AI thing that I brought to your life. Now you cannot ignore it. I don't know how many of you bought it. I mean, who's right now watching me? But I have quite amount of photographers there, and for some it's really scary. People like saying, "Oh, Alex, it's just wow." But yes, hello, Aurora. Glad to see you, Richie. Awesome. So I'm going to talk today mostly about photography, about your photography. We don't have much, to post it, but of course I'm ready to answer any question that you may have. AI stuff, it will be additional. I want to run this for quite a while every Friday 4 p.m. I'll have Q&A specifically for students of the course. So I can answer directly stuff like what is going on, why is this happening instead of this photo instead of this. But eventually he got this photo, which is cool. Not right environment for the whatever is this, but it works. So it will be dedicated Q&A. But today I'll be talking about Richie, about your splash. And so Aurora, you signed? Wow, cool. Yeah, now it should be. You see, it for me it's still especially how to teach it. It's a learning curve. So I kind of on that course I recorded how to set up everything on Think Diffusion. Then I found that Think Diffusion is not stable enough, and the day before I was supposed to release the course, I switched. I found another provider, Run Comfy. That it has all kind of models, so it works better for us, and it has bigger machine if you need upscale, so it will be no out of memory errors. So I have to re-record many lessons. But it was still a few things that we need to set up for the course when you sign up with Run Comfy. But now they did it for me, and you don't need to do anything. It's so cool. I don't know, do I need to re-record the first lesson or not, where I show how to set up? The setup is like you create account, you go there, and you load the workflow from the course, and it should work. Should work like this. No stuff. Anyway, it's good thing because we kind of come into the simplification of everything that I was it. Yeah, cool, Aurora. So yeah, I'm waiting for your post here that will be products like Richie, like yours, but maybe people will be having hard time to distinguish product from the AI generated background and the actual photography, because we had already all this thing about the course. I forgot the guy name. Maybe Carol. Maybe it was Carol, not sure. But someone did amazing photography placed on the digital background generated on Midjourney. It was Photoshop work, when you place it. But he had amazing shots this way. And I said to myself, well, we have to do this. I need to teach you how to do this. Not like, in Photoshop, because it's tons of work. Now it's way easier. Well, I couldn't find it. Probably it's too far away. But it was great examples of photography and AI. Now we have it. Well, all this. Yeah, I won't find it, unfortunately. It was quite time ago. Yeah. No, 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 no. Okay, anyway. Now I need to scroll all the way up. So, if any questions you can ask now, but let me start talking about photography. Richie, we have something cocktail with splash. It's interesting liquid. It's really green. Wondering what it was. Well, the splash is good. Lighting is good. You have this spot, right? I was kind of telling you, hey, I was going to tell, where is our spot? I see spot. Yeah, I see spot. But spot is spoiled here. I mean, oh, food coloring. Okay. It looks like it's slightly glowing, right? It's a first thing, and it looks like it's slightly, I mean, it's not completely clear. It has some sort of, probably with the sharp light, it gets like this. So it's slightly glowing. That's fine. I mean, it's either way, it's nice. And you have this sweating kind of thing, right? But what is going on with your spot? First of all, it's off. It's not from the center, on the center. At least it's not directly behind the subject. Then you have background, which doesn't look good. The only good thing about spot here is that it's kind of hidden, so you don't notice it immediately. Yes, exactly. It's too low. It's too low, and it should be the background should be seamless. We have something going on here, and it's not really cool. So just get it. It's not a large product, right? So ideal background for this is not a paper, the roll paper, because unfortunately, well, in almost in any climate, if you have it, stored horizontally, especially not just placed, on the shelf, but like hanging somewhere with 2 points of the way that you fixed it, it's gonna bend, and when you roll it, it will create those seams. So it won't be seamless after some time. Unfortunately, that's what happened to mine. I suggested to get large cardboard, gray, black, white, I mean, all kind of colors, the largest possible. I think it's relatively large, and use them. It's always seamless. I mean, you're not gonna bend it, right? And it will, at least always, will be nice background. Matte, not glossy, of course. So that's one thing, and of course, yeah, I would suggest to have it higher, because the splash, it will look amazingly well on if you have its gradient spot behind it. It literally, it's like, well, you know it, right? You've seen it. So this is what I would do to this image. And similar to this, same to this. I would add spot. Maybe even like a yellowish spot, not white. It's cool to have it there. I mean, this way. I think it will look nice. Then, yeah. So the spot definitely will be nice to have here. And the contents of the glass, it will start glowing from within. It will look really, really nice. Not sure why I didn't do it. Then, Richie, when you do food photography, this is kind of food beverage photography. You have some food, you have lime. It should be really fresh lime. I can see that it's already been sitting there for a while. It's dried outside, probably dried inside. I'm not sure about this, but it looked dry. Not a huge deal here. It's a little thing, but keep it. When you got all these shots, then you do a final one. For final one, you cut a new lime, prepare food if needed, or put some oily stuff to make it juicy, whatever, and they make that shot. That will be kind of final one. I always do it in the last shot. I look at the thing, okay, and what I need to fix, because sometimes the food over time while you're shooting it gets dried or whatever. I also suggest, when you have this lemon, I would rotate it instead of just having like directly looking at us. since it's an angle, it's really good that you have angle of the section. I would rotate it slightly towards probably inside, just a little bit, so it will be oval, like, you know, like a little bit more like that. Oh, on another hand, you have this. It's like on the label. Well, maybe it may make sense like this. I didn't see it in me right away, but now I see it. Because without this, I would definitely tell, hey, rotate it. Now I'm not sure. Okay. But the spot definitely. It makes you can do spot, or you can do maybe even will better work better the linear gradient. So from the table all the way to the darkness. But this, I mean, you need to try. But I would do oval. I would do oval like this. So I would shoot it through honeycomb grid or whatever. So it will be like oval with the brightest parts somewhere here. So this will be the brightest, and then like a halo. This way it will be super cool. Yeah. I'm wondering if we run it through AI, will it work or not? Just wondering. We'll work on it. Okay, actually there is more. This is cool too. Yeah, it's very nice. And you see, you start having sort of like a spot here, but it's too weak. A little bit more. Yeah, it will be. That's sad. A little bit more. And actually not white spot. I agree that it should be some colored spot. Either color. You can play with different ones, yeah. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Very nice splash. Very good splash. Yep. Same thing here. Spot is... I would love to have spot. I would love to have spot here. You don't have much reflection. You see this kind of... It's another thing that I would suggest you. To have reflection in the glass to kind of keep it shape nicely. Because you see... The reflection in the glass may not work well if you have bright spot behind and clear or kind of semi-clear liquid, right? It's gonna kill the reflection because it will be bright. So when you have spot, yeah, you may not need to have reflection on the glass because kind of spot makes the whole thing. But here you don't have either. You don't have a reflection on the glass and you don't have spot. So if you want black background, that's fine. Then work on having nice spot. Look at this. You have some reflections on the bottom of the glass, and it's actually comparing to the rest of the glass. The bottom looks almost detached, right? It's the only one place, well, almost, beside the straw, only place that it's really bright and white, and it's like, and we have some reflection on the glass. Reflection, and then it's gone. It's very little bit over here. So, and looks like you are trying to get reflection here, but you didn't make it. I would really suggest it to have that reflection on the glass, so it will be white reflection that will kind of connect the bottom of the glass, this stem, and the rest. Because now it's really almost like, you know, it was separate images. And then you put it in Photoshop. Okay. Yeah. And interesting. Look at the bottom here. It looks clear, nice. It looks way better than the previous one. We see through the glass. By the way, we see through the glass because we have a spot there. But even without spot, you see we have black. Here you have, well, yeah, it doesn't look as good as the previous one, right? So get something like that on all of these shots. This is what I would have, because, and here we have reflection. You see, it's kind of sweaty reflection. Yeah, it's not glossy, but still, it looks way more balanced. And of course, because of spot, this is way more balanced than this one. However, this one is nicer. Red color, it's more eye-catchy. It's like, it's a good one. Nice splash. By the way, you crop it too tight. It's really tight crop, really. I would leave more room. This is good in terms of crop. And this is good. Yeah. Every day 6 p.m. Every day 6. It's too early, no? So, it's very good. Very good. Room for improvements, but yeah. I don't know, we can play with all this on my local machine. By the way, guys, we almost ready to release for students of course this application. Well, it's wrong. Let me delete it. It's wrong shortcut, but the application that will do everything that you can learn to do in ComfyUI. It will do just with couple inputs, and that's it. I'll show it to you. You'll have it. Where is my Comfy? Oh, I deleted wrong one. Oh man. 1 second. Okay, here it is. Let me delete this. I'm wondering how it will work if Richie, we're gonna put this one. So cocktail with splash on a dark red glossy metal plate. Liquid splash colliding on top. Beautiful bouquet. What color? For the red? Blue. Blue. Let's see. Well, it did clip nicely. Okay. It created mask, which is not perfect. What we start doing here, I have a prompt, the prompt workflow that takes manual mask. So you do in Photoshop, you do clipping, you do mask, and it works really well for the best quality, first of all, and for the complex subject that AI may not really recognize. If you tell it, to clip something that it doesn't know what it is, it may not do a good job. So when you do it locally, when you do provide those masks by yourself, usually it looks really nice. Okay, what is not working here? I guess I have some... Oh yeah, I need to replace to my correct one. Let me do this really quick, or let me lower this another one. No, okay, anyway. It was set up for the different environment. You see, it was not set up for my machine. It was for the run Comfy. So I need to change here a few things. Any questions? Anything do you have for me? Because we don't have anything to talk about in terms of submissions. Okay, what else do we need to set up? IP adapter SDXL, VG. This may work. Okay, this is a reference image. Is there a link to the software? It's in the course. This software I developed for the course, and the course is about how to use it. Okay, the course is you just go to Photigy, learnphotigy.com, it will be there. Well, not here, the school. This is free course. So this is the link, the link to the course. You can see what it is about, with all the examples, with everything. And it's a part of the workflow is there. So in the course, I explain how to load this workflow. And like I said, it will be no setup time. What you do, you go to runconfy.com. Okay, this is where we run it in a cloud. You can launch it for free with free registration, but it will be small server, so probably it may not work with upscaling, and it may give you out of memory error. But maybe even if it will work with free. But when you pay, use code Photigy, you will have 10% off. They gave me it's not much, but it's good. What you need to do, you need to start machine, which is where is this large one. Okay, so if you go pro for $30 per month, you will pay $140 per hour. So you launch that machine, and once it's launched, it will take a few minutes. You load the workflow, and it should work just out of the box. And let's see, it still gives me some error. Where is my error? Something didn't work right. What is missing here? Something didn't work, because this workflow was for different machine. So what is going on? Oh, okay. No, this should be correct. Oh, here it is. Yeah. This is the main thing. I always keep forgetting it. So we can load any picture here, and now queue. Yeah, now it will work. We'll be using the TD, you mean the Think Diffusion? Well, you can do the same thing on Think Diffusion. However, Think Diffusion, I have issues with them. Time to time, they gave me out of memory error when I run this workflow. Out of memory error on the same 24 gigabyte machine. And it's really frustrating, like everything should work, but it gives you out of memory. And there is a way to reduce memory consumption. There is a button here, quality. You can turn it off, but the quality will be bad, and it will run on there. So I have a very good relationship with those guys, but unfortunately I went with this, because here there is no out of memory error when I run 24 gigabyte machine, but also if I need to do something really large, I can run 48 gigabyte machine for a little bit more, for like $1.79. Same workflow, you just start different machine, you load the workflow there, and it runs. This is why with them. But inside they very similar. It's a very similar software. I mean, in terms of file system and everything, it's almost exactly the same as Think Diffusion. So for you, it won't matter. So we have this. I mean, Richie, you did better, I think. I need to play with the workflow. I mean, not the workflow, with the prompt. But in general, kind of it did. Even with Splash, you see, it understood Splash. It did bad job with the straw. It didn't understand that is straw, and kind of. So now what you do per my course, you copy this image and you paste it in Photoshop, and you grab your original image and this one and blend it nicely, right? And blend it. So here we need to do a few more other prompts. Hopefully it will be better. We can do even control net, turn on control net. It should be Kenny. And a few more. Let's do 4 images. Everything work sure on RAM Comfy. Very comfortable. Yes. Yeah, that's the beauty. Once it started, I'll show you. It should work like this without stop. You just need to download this the workflow from the course. Okay, the reference images are really cool. You see what it creates? But it's reference image. That's not the real one. It just makes it, instead of us searching for reference, it makes it. And then that's cool. You see, it even highlighted it. The light from comes from the right here, right? The light. And look, Rich, it made a reflection on your glass that was not before. And actually, it created straw. Oh man, that's something not good. So it's hard for it to do this. Well, you will need, like I said, the whole thing here, how you run it in Photoshop. What you do, you just creating the. Let me show you. So in Photoshop, you have this file, which would be something like this. And you just bring there, let's say bring it here, right? So we bring in your file here. Okay, we placing it somewhere here. We creating, let me create a black background, since it's all black, right? And then, well, we need to remove the background ourselves, but probably I won't have time for this, so I'll just do export of the whole thing. Okay, and put it downloads, and then coming back to this, to run Comfy, right? Load the load our workflow from the course. I think it should be somewhere like this. Let me see. Advanced masking. Let me see. This is without advanced masking, right? No, this is previous version of workflow. So I need to grab the, 1 second. I need to grab correct one from the course. So we have this workflow. Where is this? Here it is. I downloaded and go here, upload it. This one. Okay. And upload your image that we just created, this one, and put something like I already did here. The prompt, right? So I go to RAM Comfy, put the prompt, and it should work right from, yeah, it's kind of, it did. So far it's great. Learning this photography, having a lot of fun because of no errors. Yeah, you see it runs without any errors, without any additional, well, I didn't change anything. I just load it and run, and it will produce something for me in a moment. And then we can upscale it. So, well, this one may not work. Well, this probably will work with upscale. Yeah, this will work. It's not like extra quality. There is extra quality workflow on here. If you go to advanced masking, the high resolution, where is high resolution? Oh, it's not on mastering. Okay, this one. Yeah, on mastering prompting, you have this different workflow that is HQ. So it has additional node that increase quality, but it needs more than 24 gigabyte of memory to run. So to run this one, you have to do the 48 gigabyte machine there. and it created the image, the reference image, and now it's going to use this mask. Again, mask is not manual mask is better, but it will do something. What it's doing now, let me see. It's still running something. Probably downloading. I didn't see node which is in green. First time it runs slowly. Oh, here it is. It's doing the control net. Yeah, it created this image actually. Now, okay, sampler. First run, you see it's relatively fast considering the quality and the size. This is 1024 by 1024. And now it will be doing the pasting. So yeah, you see it did, at least it understood everything, it put in place. The prompt is not good, so the surrounding area is not nice. It should be something bright with yellow and green colors, and I mean this is prompt actually for different one, but it works out of the box. And now the only thing that I need to work on the prompt, I need to just, what it was, professional advertising photography, yeah, it's all good. So I need to work on the prompt, cocktail with splash on glossy metal plate, liquid splash. Let's do like this, liquid splash with parentheses, beautiful. Okay, bouquet, we'll call it yellow and green, and run it. And this is the reference image. Yeah, this is the colors that may work well. And actually, cool thing, I don't know, Aurora, did you see it or not? There is switch. It's called same shape reference image on off. If you turn it on, it will create reference image that really close to your original image. It's cool feature. Yeah, here we go. So it looks better. It looks better now. The prompt is kind of gets to the environment, and it created actually those reflections. Nice. And if I turn it on, let me show you how it will look like. It will create a reference that will be not the same but close to the image that we have. Here it is. You see, it's like by shape. It's only by shape, but at least it's close to what we'll have. This way usually when you turn it on, your image will have less stuff around. It will be more clean. Somehow it works like this. So you see, it's very similar image, but this one has stuff around. If you need to clean it, like, okay, clean background, you turn this on, this option, and it will generate this for you. So it's like, you know, almost empty stuff. And now it's a matter of creating something better, so it may be less reflections. And by the way, yeah, Rich, it's cool stuff. You like it. So this is not perfect image. If you look closely, you know, it may the text is, everything is preserved. I have this workflow. It really preserves something. I mean the internals, but sometimes like that straw may not look good. So what you do, you copy this image, then you go to Photoshop and you paste it here. Okay. Okay, this should be upscale. Okay, it should be upscale. I guess I need to resize it. Let me, instead of upscaling, I'm going to resize to 1024 because this is 307. This is for 1024. This is for upscaling. So if I resize it, then I'm gonna paste my stuff on top, right? So I have the generated image on top, and then I'm gonna bring your image on top. And I'm going to create a mask, inverted mask, okay? And then I grab white brush and we can do a little bit closer, and I can bring some details. So if you see that something got lost, you grab the brush and you just paint over, okay, and it will bring the image from, you see it's a little bit deformed, the image, the AI, but you can bring it back with that brush, so it will be super good quality where you need it. You see it's kind of changing even the positioning of the text a little bit. That's how it is, unfortunately, but yeah. And things like this straw, you probably can work it out so it will look like a straw, you know. So a little bit in Photoshop, I don't know how. Oh, so it's all straw there. Yeah, you kind of bringing back things that should be there. I mean, I do it really fast and not nice, but you got the idea, right? Yeah, you do it where it's needed. You keep edges to be intact because it creates on the edges real reflection from the stuff that generate, and that's it basically. I mean, you play a little bit and you got it there. And then what you do once you kind of like it, you can always change your, well, let's turn it off, change the prompt, right? Like, I don't know, cocktail with splash on blue metal plate. No, let's do it, let's try on a liquid, liquid splash, no, liquid, lime and chunks of ice around, beautiful bouquet. What about this? You know, pieces of ice all around, maybe it look nice. Woo. Not the photography grade ice, but you know. So this is how it is, guys. My idea, you know, the thing that I work on, I have this workflow. I already have 3 versions of it, so I released it with 1 version. I then have improvement and then another improvement. I'll be working more and more on this. So this, oh, what is that? Some strange thing. But look, what I really like, how it changes your subject. It's just super cool. So I'll be working on improving it, and when it's really good, we'll run it, the application for everyone without all this Config UI and stuff. It will be just application that a photographer can use to crop this photo with very simple interface. But you're the first who can start use it, you know. And as I see it, you know, the best way, I think, the best way to do it, hello Shabum, is to try to make money directly working only with this stuff, even without photography. Like I said, if you go to Amazon, I know, do I need to, maybe I need to record like short tutorial, like to give my ideas. And let's say you go to Amazon and find some product that look kind of okay, but they don't have nice lifestyle photos. Like this one, they have a product on white background, and then they have just collages, right? This one is just stock photos, but it has nothing to do with this product, right? It's not like. So what you can do, you can grab this product. How would I save it? Save this image, right? Go to Config UI. Upload this image. Where is it? Oh, that's not good. So I mean, grab the image that has just it. Oh, this one, right? So you generate it and generate few nice ones, and then you approach that seller saying, "Hey guys, are you interested in getting these images? and put a price, something really low. I don't know, like $10, $20, $50 per image. I don't know. It depends on the resolution. And then you just, without touching your camera, you can do it. Well, this one won't be good because it's too cropped. So I need to put it here. I need to get it here. Where is this? So you need to prepare to make some room for AI to make something out of it, right? You place over here. Oops. And save it. As PNG. Hello, Shivam. I'm good. How are you? In this case, should be 100%. So it should be always some nice size. I explain what it is. And once it's there, you upload it here, right? Our tea, and just put nice prompt, right? So pack of tea on a countertop of cozy kitchen, warm light from a large window, then cup of tea, of hot tea, glass cup. Let's have glass cup of hot tea. What else? Healthy lifestyle. Not sure what it means for AI, but we can see what it means. Yeah, I told it. Yeah, this is not for you, Aurora, because you know it. You're student of the course. This is for someone who's not there. So it created reference image and 2 cups of tea, and hopefully it will put this guy somewhere on the table. Here you need to. It may be tricky because the size of the subject can be misleading. So sometimes like a small table and a huge pack of it. So you need to play with your prompt and play with the size of the image. But in general, it works like this. And once you have something like that, I mean, it's not ideal, right? You can play a little bit more, but it really plays there. I need a little bit more brighter light, maybe not that cozy like daylight, because the subject is really bright. So now it's a little bit off. So instead of this, not cozy like bright kitchen, not warm light, but daylight, bright daylight from a large window and stuff, and play till you get something that will look nice. Yeah, this might suit better, this environment. Do you need a lot of space for this software? Well, no. I mean, what kind of space are you talking about? You need the machine, you need the specific computer to run it. We run it, as you can see, I run it on cloud. It's called Run Comfy. I'm paying for this $1.40 per hour. This is part of the course. I mean, you can use another one. I mean, you can use local install if needed, but it's a little bit harder. But this works like you just start it, upload the workflow from the course after watching how to use it, and that's it. It starts working. So that's better. Not sure what in this glass, but you know, the quality of this really good. Wow, it's really good. Amazing. So then you approach people who sell this stuff and offer it to them. It may be not Amazon. Amazon you may hard to find, but even though on Amazon you can always ask seller question, you know. It's real people who sell this stuff, sometimes big companies. And if you know how to find the company here. Sometimes they have the whole store. So this is the link. So you go to their store and see what they sell. And they sell all kind of stuff, teas and stuff. Imagine that you will create a presentation for them. Grab products that look really nice on AI, generate those images, explain that photos of like this will sell better, you know, and explain that you can do with different, if they want to place something else next to it, not a T, but, well, for example, like I'm showing here the like this I did. Where is this? Come on. Like this, right? It was from Amazon. It's just some cherry vitamin C. So I put cherries and stuff, and I can sell it to them because they have only white background image. And they have different products, so I grab another one where it's a grape there. And I did it with grape. It's no Photoshop stuff. It just as is. So it took me, 3 minutes to generate it. Yeah. So this is demonstration. Okay. So what do we have here? Now we can play one more. What else can be? How they name this stuff that you drink, this tea, this thingy? What is this? This. It's called yerba mate. Bambilas, yerba mate bambilas, right? Okay. So let's include this into our prompt. We'll call it yerba mate bambila. Is it mate? Mate, okay. So yerba mate bambila. Let's see. Does it know bambila or not? Oh, very nice. Yes, Sergey, very nice. No, it doesn't know bambila, so probably it's not going to generate bambila for us because it doesn't know what it is. We probably need to find the name for that bambila. But it will be cool to have it next to it, because this is what they use to drink this tea. By the way, cool tea, especially if you want to lose weight a little bit. First, it gives you lots of energy. Really, you drink it's better than coffee, and it kills appetite. You can sip this all day long without needing to eat at all. It's a very cool thing. You work and you getting fit. No, really. So what did it do? Let's see. Yeah, bambila. It didn't recognize bambila and created some shit. Okay, guys, that's it. I think I'll show you a lot. We don't have... So, post your photos, post your generations here. I would love to review it. Okay? I guess it's you all on the vacations or whatever. And we'll go from there. So, thank you so much. It was fun. I hope it was useful for you. And I see you next week, 1 p.m. Pacific time, Thursday. Alrighty. We have people coming, but it's time to say goodbye. Anyway, what I was talking about, let's promote the course. Why not? So, there is a course about all this stuff that I was showing that you can generate around the subject, like that or whatever. It's on Photigy. If you go to Photigy, you will find the link on it, and you can see how you can use AI to generate some beautiful stuff around real photo. This is the main thing. Okay? See you next week, and goodbye. Okay.